This is Chris Kim with your Peak Fitness Challenge Weeks 1 and 3 workout. For this month, we have 3 exercises that we're going to perform back to back for 15 reps each. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate the exercises and then describe how that's going to work. So for our first exercise, we have a squat with a band pullback. All right, this is pretty simple. We've done this one before. I'm just going to loop my stretch band around my hands, come into a deep squat, stand up, pull back. Just like that. I'm going to come back as far as I can, and at speed, I want to go as quickly as I can. All right. With that said, if your back hurts as you get down too low, you find that you're getting some tension in your knees or what have you. What you can do is squat down to a chair. So I'm going to put a chair behind me, sit back as far as I can without pain, come back up and pull back. You can even physically sit down if you're having problems because that'll de-weight things a little bit, and then you stand up and pull. All right. So just kind of limit your range of motion to what you're able to do. Now our second exercise is a broad jump with a band pullback. All right, what that looks like, I'm going to loop the band around my hands like this, pull back so there's some tension in the band, perform a broad jump, turn around, broad jump back, or if you have room in your house, you can certainly do 15 in a row. That's much harder. Now, if you're having problems with your knees or you just can't jump for some reason, what you can also do is kind of bring the intensity down a little bit. So come into a squat, just give it a slight jump. So rather than jumping up as high as I can or as far as I can, I'm just giving it a slight hop onto one foot and then the other. If that's not an option, you can simply squat down, take a step forward, and just keep going like that as a substitute. Our last exercise is a hand walk with a toe rock. And this can be kind of difficult to remember, so I'm going to give you 2 options for this. All right, first, this would be one. So I walk out with my hands, I walk back, I rock forward my toes. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, so that's how we would do it ideally. If you can't remember that, or you get fatigued and you think that you're not going to remember, simply walk out with your hands. That would be 1. That would be 2. Just like that, right? So that's the way that works. Now, the way it works with the circuit this month is we're going back to our original 10 to 1 format in that we're counting down from 15 to 1 by 1. So I perform each exercise for 15 reps. I start over, I perform each exercise for 14 reps. I start over and I do 13 reps. And that's how it works. We're trying to get down from 15 to 1 by 1. If I do get to 1, I start over and I go back up to 15. Okay, so that's the way it works if you are able to get down to 1. What I will say, my challenge for this month is start from a higher number for the next day. So if I start with 15 on day 1 and I get down to 1, I'm going to start with 16 on that next day. And that's going to ensure that this doesn't become too easy and then the intensity stays high throughout the week. Okay, so with that said, we're doing a new thing this month, or I am. I'm actually going to perform a round of the circuit so you see it in action, you see me sweat a little bit, and you understand exactly what to do. So 15 reps of each exercise. Ready? To beat my timer here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have the jump of the band pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bet you guys are loving this. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That's your circuit for the day. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to stop sweating in a minute. Post your scores in our forum. Enjoy.